Hey, Shaun here from TRD Motorcycles, and welcome to our new YouTube channel, where we want to bring you closer to TRD Motorcycles as we eat, sleep, and dream motorcycles 24/7. So why not come along, enjoy the journey with us, and let's see what content we have in store for you. So for our first video, we decided to put ourselves in beginners' shoes and sort of see what's in the market for a rider getting into the riding and seeing what's in the market and what's available. And we obviously came to the Ninja 500, a fantastic motorcycle, easy to ride, something simple for a beginner. But before we could actually start the video, KMSA brought out something different called the QJ SRK 450. Even though it's only a 421cc, it's called the 450. So we can't test both. I can't ride both bikes at once. So I decided to bring a friend along, Mr. Shaun Portman. Most of you might know.
There we go.
There we go.
It takes two Shauns to make a right, as they say.
Something like
Yeah,
that. So Shaun, thank you for joining me. And we're both sort of very excited for this test. Probably one we've been looking forward to for a while because of this particular bike.
Oh, 100%. So we were both obviously invited to the launch, where we got half a lap around Formula K, a quick sample of the bike, and even that was enough to impress us. And then funnily enough, I've actually never ever ridden the 500 Ninja. So this will be a first for me as well. Two completely different bikes, I would say, although they're sort of in the same CC capacity, you know, the class, the model range. But yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Both in the same segment, both sort of trying to attract the new rider, the evolving rider.
I would say
put it that way.
New gen rider.
New gen rider. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fare in that market space and their characteristics and what sort of makes each bike unique.
There we go. And I mean, we've got the bases covered. I mean, we've got skinny, we've got slightly less skinny.
Always I say skinny and slow, fat and fast.
There we go. It's traction. It's not fat.
So yeah, there we go. Enjoy and let's see what they have to do.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so after spending a bit of time on the bikes, with Shaun and myself, a little bit of road riding, a little bit of highway riding, a little bit of top gear, and then managed to come through to our good friends here at Formula K and ask their permission to do a little bit of laps. So yeah, got really spoiled today. Shaun, not a bad way to spend the day.
No, not at all. And you guys don't know it yet, but I'm taking the QJ motor home as well. But that's another story for another day. But a lot of riding. So we've done some highways, some town riding, you know, in between, and a little bit of trek. So
yeah, I think we've got a good feel to it. So let's get into it then. Let's get into it. So we're going to get into the ergonomics of it then. Shaun, your feel.
So look, I mean, both bikes obviously top quality. Kawasaki known for build quality, reliability. I mean, this bike will outlive cockroaches at the end of the world. You know, a fantastic bike, typical Japanese quality. So the Chinese QJ Motor, obviously, I mean, they're new in the market, in the South African market, should we say. They've been around for years, but I mean, it's like all the Chinese cars driving around. They match the top quality vehicles now from the European manufacturers, and I think the motorbikes are definitely going that way as well. And the one thing they beat them at is the price point. So ergonomic-wise, I mean, you can see QJ Motor, it's a lot more aggressive looking. It's got the LED lights, got the winglets. You know, you've got the Brembo brakes, the Morizaki suspension as well. And it's got a taller screen. You know, everything looks a lot more racy. And
yeah,
this is a lot more sort of bland looking, the Kawasaki, the Ninja 500. It blends in sort of every day. Not that it's boring, but, you know, that's sort of like KFC wings. Those are Zinger wings on the QJ Motor. Yeah. It sort of gives you that vibe.
Yeah, I have to agree. The Kawasaki for me was a lot more comfortable, a little bit more everyday, more upright sitting position.
100%.
Even the footing position was a little bit more comfortable, as where I felt the footing position on the QJ a little bit more racy, and obviously the clip-ons being a bit further down, so a little bit more aggressive sitting. So you always sort of feel almost tempted to go and ride it in that
and a slightly bigger tank. I mean, you wouldn't have felt it, but with a stomach like mine, you would have felt it.
So to get down to the motor then, so Ninja 500 runs a parallel twin, QJ motor runs the 450 inline 4, a little bit more detail to that, Sean.
Yeah, so they say 500 and they say 450, but the QJ motor is more like a 421 and then the 500 is like a 450cc odd. You're looking at, on the Kawasaki, I mean, like I said, the torque is where this bike beats the QJ motor all day long. It's so rideable in every gear. And you're looking at about 51 horsepower and about, 42 newton meters of torque.
Correct, yeah.
And the QJ motor, you're looking at 76 horsepower, which is a lot. I mean, 600s never made that horsepower, not so long ago. But and you're looking at 39 newton meters of torque. So, like I said,
at 13,000 RPM though, you got to understand.
Oh yeah, no,
that
pretty much
just goes to indicate that it's all at the top end.
So you rev it, it's a bike you rev, and then you rev it some more, and then you rev it some more, and then a little bit more, and then you sort it. So it's a high revving motor, which is wonderful, and it produces a brilliant note.
It does.
I mean, the sound is epic. But overall usability, I think the Ninja 500 is definitely a motor which will be more practical, more usable every day. It's definitely a lot better on fuel. Like we said, you look at the throttle on the QJ motor and you just see that fuel gauge go down. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so definitely 450 was definitely a very entertaining ride in the sense of that induction noise at the higher RPM 7,000.
A little bit of whistle.
It just makes you all nice and excited inside and giggle like a little school kid.
Yeah.
And definitely lots of fun. Ninja 500 though, a lot more usable. Also found 6th gear roll-on on the Ninja 500 very easy, low RPM,
yes.
Picked up the throttle and I felt that instant move forward. The QJ sort of had to wait for it a little bit, obviously inline 4 sort of lag.
You've got to be in the right gear at the right time
100%,
on that.
So it's also not necessarily a win for the QJ, but not necessarily a win for the Kawasaki either. Once again, sort of down to personal preference and exactly
personal
what the rider's looking for. Yeah.
100%. As they say, what, chicken or beef?
Chicken or beef.
Chicken or beef.
So the next part, I don't think the Kawasaki is actually going to win this next category. That's brakes, suspension, and handling. So, for me, very impressive. QJ Motor 450 comes with 2 discs in the front and Brembo brakes, along with Marizaki suspension front and rear.
Marizaki suspension front.
Fully adjustable, compression and rebound adjustable. The Kawasaki, unfortunately, not so much. So both of them have ABS, so that's the one thing that they both do have. The Kawasaki runs a single disc and a telescopic non-adjustable suspension.
So look, I mean, handling-wise, it's very difficult, but telescopic forks versus upside-down forks, Marizaki, and they're adjustable versus non-adjustable. Like I say, value for money, you can't beat this QJ motor, and that's the thing. It's not that you need to adjust the suspension, because I don't think you really have to.
I was going to say that. How often does one actually do that?
You don't, but it's a case of rather have it when you need it than need it and not have it.
Breaking point.
I don't eat 2-minute noodles all the time, but when I do, I want to make sure that they're in my cupboard.
Sure.
So it's the same sort of principle, And overall, I mean, handling-wise, both are very good. We did track, we did road, everything in between. The brakes, funny enough, I preferred the feel on the Ninja 500.
I have to agree.
And the ABS did interfere a lot less.
Yes.
So for experienced riders like you and me, I think that is far better, because there's nothing worse than having that lever pulsate. And that's what the QJ motor does. We did disengage.
So we did play around a bit. So
we did.
We actually found a feature. So
off-road mode.
Off-road mode. On the SRK 450, there's off-road mode. So what that does is, or what it felt like, so it tries to de-intensify the front ABS and it turns off the rear.
Completely.
Not actually though, I'll be honest with you. I did try and hook it up sideways. I tried to do a binder on us there. And it sort of did interfere.
A little bit,
but not as aggressively as it would have if we'd left it in the road.
Remember on the launch? It was quite aggressive.
That was one thing we both sort of chatted about at the launch, saying the ABS was very intrusive, actually scary intrusive.
Ninja 500, non-adjustable. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Will you adjust it often? That's entirely up to you. But for me, on that particular one, I just like the Brembo finish and the Marizaki forks. So for me,
I think the QJ motor takes it, and it's got the wings as well. And that helps with downforce when you're cruising, especially in Boksburg and on the highway.
Especially if you don't have anything to give you downforce.
Yeah, or traction.
And this is where I believe it gets really interesting, is when we start to talk about the tech and the spec versus the price point. And we left that for last as probably the most
Important.
part, 100%. So
Exactly.
QJ Motor 450 retail price point is 104,995, call it 105.
Yes.
And the Ninja 500 is 124,995 at TRD Motorcycles. So 20,000 Rand price difference in the two. Can you really compare? Well, let's delve into it and let's have a look at it, Sean. What do you think?
So yeah, look, I mean, obviously value for money, the QJ Motor takes it hands down. I mean, it's got the equipment for the price point. It's got the performance as well. That inline four motor, you just can't, I mean, you can't put a price on happiness, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that bike, the QJ Motor, will give me a lot more smiles than riding the Ninja 500. So the Ninja 500 is dependable. It's reliable. It will be there, like I say, and at the end of the world, when there's only cockroaches left, and the Ninja 500 will be there.
It'll be that loyal.
It's there, yeah. But, you know, every now and then you want a little bit of spice in your life, you want a bit of character, you want a bit of naughtiness. And that's what the QJ Motor gives you. So we don't know about longevity, we don't know about reliability, and people say, yes, it's Chinese, you know, but look at the cars. There's more Chinese cars now pretty much on the roads than there are European cars.
100%.
And those are reliable. I mean, QJ Motor do hundreds and thousands of kilometers, all manufacturers do, of development before they put a bike on the market. You get your 2-year warranty on your Kawasaki Ninja 500. You get, what, a 3-year warranty at the moment, or 60,000 K?
So 3 year, 30,000 kilometer.
30,000.
That's factory. At TRD Motorcycles, we will be running a special campaign where a QJ Motor will come with a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty, but that will be exclusive to TRD, so don't go to another dealer and expect the same deal.
Yeah.
It'll be exclusive to us at TRD. But yeah, that's exactly it. So peace of mind, 5-year unlimited mileage on the QJ, just to give that a peace of mind that
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong, guys.
It's got the TFT dash.
Got the TFT dash, it's got the LEDs, it's got the traction control, it's got the ABS.
I mean, you can spend hours just setting everything up and going through launch control.
Launch control.
On a little 450cc.
I mean,
Off-road mode. Soft limiter.
Soft limiter, we found out. So definitely a lot of tech on that, a lot of bells and whistles, small little things, 90-degree valves, all the nice little finishes that have paid attention to on the QJ. Definitely stands out for me. Great value for money. Would I completely discount the Ninja 500? Probably not. If I were looking more sort of a daily commuter, a more sort of
long distance, highway kilometer, sort of mile muncher.
There we go.
I think this would be a better bike for that. Like I say, it's far better on fuel. I think reliability, we can't really compare now, but we do know the Ninja. We do know the Ninja is ultra reliable. The QJ Motor still has to prove itself, especially out here in South Africa, but I don't see that being a problem. I mean, even at the price point with the warranty, you can't go wrong.
5 years.
You can't go wrong. So you buy it, do a couple of 100,000 Ks on it, buy it from TRD Motorcycles, take it back on year 4, trade it in, and get a new one.
There we go. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us on our very first test ride and review. What was meant to be 1 ended up being 2, and I'm so glad that it did. I'm so glad we got introduced to this awesome QJ Motor 450. So in conclusion, Sean, where are you at?
So look, I mean, for an everyday bike, I think the Ninja 500 triumphs over the QJ Motor. If I'm doing breakfast weekend runs with my mates and stuff like that, they're on 600s, you'll keep up on this bike, on the QJ Motor, and that's the thing. And you won't have to ride it as hard to keep up as you would on the Ninja 500. So different strokes for different folks. A one bike garage, for me, it's a difficult one because the QJ Motor excites the way it does, and it excites me. I think I would have to lean more towards a QJ Motor, to be honest with you. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, so also, to be honest, if I were buying, I'm going to be straight to the point. The Ninja's great. It's everything that a person would be looking for, but not particularly myself. If I were buying, I'd be at the QJ Motor 450. The inline 4 motor, fantastic. The adjustable suspension, the TFT screen with a mirror. I can bring my phone up onto the screen. I can put my Waze on. I can, for me, I don't mind the sportier riding position. So yeah, I'm straight down the barrel.
And I'm from Boksburg, and it's got winglets. So I mean, it's like a match made in heaven.
There we go.
And like we said, build quality on both bikes, fantastic. The QJ Motor still has to prove itself. So, either way, if you gave me any of the bikes, I wouldn't say no. Both brilliant bikes in their own right. Handling wise, all brilliant. Comfort, maybe I would say at the end of the day, it's more comfort and practicality versus character and performance. I don't know if you would sum it up like that.
I don't know. Fat guy's bike thing, bike's guy.
No, well, I mean, I would, I don't know. Fat oaks can ride both.
You've shown that today.
I think that's where we need to end it because
that's where you're showing it today.
it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now.
Ciao.